Okay, here we are in Meeker. Gonna start the pellet stove. So if you get here and it's been run for a couple weeks and you need to clean it, first thing you do is pull those two screws out of the bottom there, stick something underneath it, plastic bag, drop that cap out of there, stick the vacuum up in there, clean out that pipe going up. It don't take much. It doesn't usually have a lot of stuff in it. The second thing you want to do is open the door. Take the shop vac, clean this area out real good. Those air holes all have to be open. So if you got to scrape down the side, scrape down the side. Clean out that area and that area, which is the ash pan. If it's been running a long time, couple months, you want to pull that little cover and this cover. You can see the hand thing, just lift it up and that'll come off there, and there's some ports back there that you shop vac. Once you've got that done, it's ready to light. So fill up that with pellets all the way to the top. Then take a handful of pellets. Let's see, that many of them. Throw them in the burn pot. Once you get that done, take a little fire starter. It don't take much. And I lighten up the whole house. That ought to be plenty. Handy dandy match. That one didn't work. So let's get one that might. Like that fire starter. Just let it get going. It's just like wood, so it is wood. Just let her start up. In the meantime, come over here to the side of the stove. Turn it on. Put it on 4. Always leave the blower at 9. This thing pulls air from the back of the stove through the burn pot, and that's what keeps the airflow going. So if you were to close the door right now, it would snuff the fire out. You can see the little auger turning in there. And that's eventually going to bring pellets down in there, which was obviously what keeps it going. But for the meantime, you don't want to snuff out this fire because there's nothing to feed it after it gets going. So we just got a little fire going in there. I'm going to kind of close the door. Kind of see in there that the pellets are going. Had I not been so lazy and cleaned the glass, it would be going a lot better. We're pulling the air through the fire right now. Kind of see it in there, and you can hear the pellets running in. And you just kind of watch it till the pellets get there, fed from the auger from the pile. It takes a little while. There's 2 augers. So if you close it up too fast, it will put the fire out. And there's already pellets coming in. You can see the auger starting to fill up. So now we'll kind of close the door a little harder. Just latch it like that. See the fire taking off in there. Here are the pellets. Once you make sure that you got pellets coming into the burn pot, you can reach back here, turn it down to 2. Leave the blower on 9 all the time. You can see the flame starting to fire up in there. Now you can close the door good and tight. You see the air starting to suck through the fire. You just have to get that little pile of pellets burning. Get the pellets from the auger fed into it. And once it starts feeding fresh pellets in there, this thing will go. Now, because that runs up behind the stairs, we're not going to run this thing any higher than 3 and 9. It makes too much heat. So you can start it up on 4, as long as once that flame starts rolling, you turn it down to 2 or 3. At night you can run it on 1. It'll go 20 hours on 1 load of pellets if you run it on 1 and 9. The 1 is how fast it feeds pellets, and the 9 is how hard it blows the air through the plenum. So once it gets going, it's going to blow hot air through those holes, which is where it runs the heat out. You can see it starting to take off. And it will go hard here in a few minutes. The key to the whole thing is not to suck the fire out by closing the door too soon, but you have to have the door somewhat closed to pull the air through. Otherwise, when the pile of pellets gets there from the auger, it'll push the fire out of the pot and it'll quit. So just go nice and easy, kind of close the door so you get some air sucking through the pile of pellets, and then once you see the pellets reach there from the auger, then you can close it right up tight. Close it right up tight. Done with it. This thing's gonna rock and roll now. So see the fire getting a little more intense. Getting more intense. We should be warm here in a matter of time. Let's go hunt some elk.